Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. DC knows getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip.
Green layer appears, it won't. So now here is Donnie Walton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go for it.
2-2 now. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
He's in there. He's safe.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging it back pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next is Evan White. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. And now here is Ha-Seong Kim. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit on the ground is short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padres have elected to challenge.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate now, Jurickson Profar. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Giving chase is Henniger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And they get the double play. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So to get his day started at the plate, Taylor Trammell trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting in. The catcher, number 2.
The pitch.
That's ball 3. The count for 3-1.
To short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now for the Mariners, Marco Gonzalez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2-2 now.
2-2, yeah.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable. Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
This is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts, or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in Ty France. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 2 balls and a strike to count. A shot down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Here comes the 1-2.
Mitch Haniger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Grisham, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the back. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. Now the payoff pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in next, Joe Musgrove.
The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. At the plate now is Evan White looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's it. Ball 2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now that.
So next to hit is Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. On he pops it up. Seager is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, you even look into your dugout and the guy's laughing at you for hitting on that short.
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out the BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box, Will Myers.
That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1. Trent Grisham would be next. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4. Striding in is Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent.
1-1. Left side. Oh, look at Seager. Hats off to that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marco Gonzalez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down. So next to bat will be Donnie Walton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Now back.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in Ty France. And he got another one here. He strikes out. That'll bring up Austin Nola. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Now at the plate is Joe Musgrove. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Ha-Seong Kim. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
2-1 the count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
I got 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. And that ends the inning. Padres lead. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He bounced out last time up. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mariners. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Payoff pitch one more time. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Eric Hosmer will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ballgame. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Laced into right field for a base hit. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. The next batter will be Evan White.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in once again is Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Fletcher will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dylan Moore will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at 2nd with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that one yanked just foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Moore is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Mateo's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
One of the keys to stealing 3rd is to get a big lead off the 2nd, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Skied into very shallow right. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Dinelson Lamet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Dinelson Lamet.
And stepping in, Dylan Moore. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. So 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
2-1.
2-1.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So stepping in is Kyle Lewis. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, decided Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's ball 2.
And he lays off this one down and in for
2 balls,
ball
1
2.
strike. The count.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Third baseman, number 15.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. A 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Manny Machado becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Tatis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left on. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Up next, Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 out, nobody on. grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Stepping in next, Evan White, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 4-2 the final score today. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Musgrove earns win number 4 on the season. Mark Melanson records the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to sleep right home safely.
Welcome to the